Hello everyone. Today we'll be taking a look at the new patch that came out on the 16th of January. So first of all, first thing we'll notice is a brand new menu which showcases your character. Really nice addition. The other big change is the addition of a new map called Europa Island. This map will also actually replace the old Dion map, which will only be available during certain time frame. This new map is, I would say, it feels a lot bigger. It has a dynamic weather system, which make it so sometimes it might be rainy, then a few seconds later it might be just cloudy. It could go and transform into a storm, or just sunny all of a sudden. So it's a really nice addition with a lot of variation on the playstyle. It might be fog, it might be wind. It's really something that's interesting on that side. Another big change coming along with the new map is the rework of most of the pack available in game. The only one that didn't change is the glider pack. The only change is in the carrying capacity that has been increased. However, since the new map is way more flat than the old map, I would say that balances out when it comes to power. And the other pack are way stronger than they used to be on the old map. So we have the bike. The bike is way better than the snowboard in my opinion, because you can go from anywhere from 30 to 60 kilometers per hour, even going uphill. So this is really something that helps out when it comes to movement across the map. It's a really good option to close the gap when you're trying to initiate a target. For example, if I shoot someone and I need to close the gap before they can be revived, it's really a better option than what the snowboard used to give us. And it's like the snowboard, you will also have reduce or negate fall damage when you fall from greater heights. The last pack is the grappling hook. The grappling hook is a really fresh addition to the game. It gives you 3 charge, which recharge every 20 seconds. With this, you can repel to a closed surface. You can stay and hang up on that surface for up to 20 seconds. Once you're grappled, you can actually use any weapon in third-person perspective. It is quite useful in order to get the jump on some enemies. You can't use any grenade, however, so beware of that. I'm sensing that this might get a nerf in the future because it is quite strong in order to camp certain location. You can even use the third-person perspective in first player perspective mode in order to get some cheesy kill that, in my opinion, are not the best in that kind of game mode. But when it comes to rushing the enemy, it is something that is quite useful. You can either press space in order to jump out when the repel is done, but something I found out that's quite useful is that you can actually press F in order to cancel the grapple while it's still midway through the animation, or just to stop the grapple to not give away your position after getting to your spot. With the new map comes the new dangers. Now, instead of having a blizzard following you outside the zone, we now have ashes falling from a volcano. So the changes are pretty simple. You have a firewall instead of an ice wall to determine the location of the zone. And when you're outside the zone, you actually see on the upper left a little percentage going up. As it increases, the damage you receive per second increase as well. Late game, when the chopper arrive, if the fire gets a hold of people still not inside of the chopper, the visibility will actually reduce progressively to be worse and worse. So instead of having just no vision at all at the beginning of the storm like we used to have, we have a little bit more of vision when it comes to late game fight. Cars and boats on the new map are quite useful when it comes to transportation, since the map feels a lot bigger and since you can't just glide across the map half the time. Those new additions are really useful when it comes to moving along the map. So brand new car, there's 2 brand new boats that are more useful than they used to because the water access on the map is quite more large than in the previous map. You will encounter way more airdrop that falls into water, so boats are quite useful on that side too. There's also a submarine that is available. It is not a controllable submarine. It's a little bit like the lift, the ski lift in the previous map, as it follows a path along the water side. You can get out of it, but the usefulness of them is quite low, to be frank. Two new guns are available in the game, both of them being LMG, something that wasn't present in the game previously. The first one being the PKM, which is available in a regular looting location, albeit a little bit rare. The PKM doesn't have any attachment slot, so that means you have to fight with the iron sight. It's quite good at close range, but when it comes to long range encounter, the visibility from the iron sight can hinder your performance a little bit. The next LMG is unique to airdrop. It's the MJ4. It comes with an attachment slot for a scope, and it is quite deadly. It's comparable a little bit to the AUG for the fire rate, but the magazine size gives it a big edge across the board. So this was a quick overview of the new patch. I'm really excited for this new season, and I hope you guys are as well. Leave me some comments about what's your favorite new change when it comes to the new map. And as always, Flawless Ruby, signing out.